This is Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. We're back again. You ain't even the Cinderella man no more. Maxi Hughes, how are we, brother?
Well, good, mate, yeah. Good to see you, pal.
And you, mate, and you. Let's talk a little bit about this fight Saturday night. I suppose let's both go in to a couple of weeks ago. There was rumours that Wood Lara was off, an injury that Lee Wood had done to his shoulder. I think it came out at a camp with Baluta. What are your immediate thoughts? You know, I imagine you're messaging about saying, look, we still need the show on. This is a massive fight for yourself. You know, you are the main event now. Not where you'd like, but Nottingham. You know, this is big for you. I imagine for you it was just a matter of, look, make sure I'm fighting.
Yeah, I'm grateful to Eddie and Matchroom and DAZN for letting the show still go ahead. I think with what I'm hearing, the amount of tickets that's come back, just glad to still be fighting. You know, they could have quite easily cancelled showing, but you know, grateful that it's still going ahead. Now we're main event, we're still getting paid, so it's all good.
Let's talk a little bit about this fight. You fight Kid Galahad, who has had sort of a patch of inactivity as of late. You are the main man now. You've got the IBO belt. There's even been talks of you and Ryan Garcia. Obviously not to be at the moment. I think he's having his bravado with Tank, but look, for now, you've got Kid Galahad Saturday night. I think it's a matter of, as Eddie said on the stage, and Brendan said on the stage, if they lose here, there's no way back for them.
Yeah, he's done. He's on his last fight on his contract, I believe. You know, when you lose, you get a comeback fight. So I'm gonna, you know, Eddie and Barry. You know, I had a good chat with Barry and then at fishing a few weeks back, and they're like, I says, he costs you money because he doesn't even try and sell tickets. I don't believe he's here, is he? You know, he's not even got time for you guys. It's part of the job, you know, promote yourself and just, you know, give time for you coming down to support the show and get about. He's not got time for that. Been up and down country sparring and he just doesn't seem to be a liked person. So, yeah, I'll do Eddie and Matchroom a favour by beating him, because then he's done then, isn't he? They don't need to pay him out and he can go and retire, can't he?
Obviously, you had the face-off last night. I haven't been able to watch it. I've been travelling non-stop, got here very late. But I've seen that there's, I suppose, not like a real deep hatred as you get in rivalries, but there is a bit of needle there.
There's a bit, more so from his side. You know, I remain just calm. It were trying to poke me and, you know, prod and poke and try and get a reaction, because that's what he does. He tries to get in his opponent's head, and it were, you know, one thing that Josh, gym mate, says, don't fucking rise to what he says, because he does it on purpose. He says, and it worked with me. You know, Josh still beat him on an off night. Josh was not listening. Sean was saying Josh didn't listen for 10 rounds. Only did the last 2 rounds did he start listening, and he got the win. That's down to the mind games that Barry were doing, and he tried him with me yesterday, having to dive back nearly 10 years on a loss. You know, nearly 15 fights ago, nearly 10 years. We only need to dive back 10 months to his last fight when he faced some serious adversity. So yeah, it's all just mind games that he's trying to play, but it's water off a duck's back.
Obviously, he comes off a dramatic stoppage loss. He makes up 2 jumps in weight. I know from 126 to 130, it's not much, to be honest. I remember when Lee Selby did the move, he said there was just no point competing at 130. May as well go up to 135. But that is still £9 that he's coming up in weight. Do you just believe that you're the bigger man, you're going to be able to bully him? And also, I suppose, do you think maybe some demons are going to come into the back of his mind from that big stoppage? Because it was a big stoppage.
Yeah, like... You know, not so much demons around the weight, demons around that knockout. You know, I spoke to Tony Bellew, you know, a man of experience, last night, and he says the only way he's going to know them demons are gone is by getting in the ring and taking a shot on chin with the fight gloves, which is not done yet. You know, I spoke to Terry last night. She had, you know, her stoppage was on the same night, but it was nowhere near as bad as Barry's, but she's came back to face them demons. Right, we were here last time, wasn't it? The last Lee Wood show. So she's done that and she's got over that. Whereas Barry, he hadn't done that yet.
Final message from you. Where do you go if you, and I imagine you will say when you win Saturday night, what is next for Maxi Hughes, the man who, like I say, no, look, you ain't the Cinderella man no more. You're one of the top dogs.
Past that now, yeah. I don't know. I've not thought too much about. There's lots of stuff floating about which could happen, but for me, it's just about spending rest. I don't think I'll get out rest of the year, so have a rest with my family. And just get back in gym and wait for that phone call. But just enjoy life.
Ryan Garcia still a name you'd like?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll see what happens, but I'm not banking on anything. But yeah, just looking forward to getting job done and getting back to see my family.
Maxi, top man, thank you for speaking to me at Boxing Social.